Welcome back to Kidscastel. Today we're looking at the Trigowalt Kids Microscope Camera, Model T001, the Purple Edition. This is a handheld microscope with a built-in screen designed for kids aged 3 to 12. The big question: does a budget-friendly kids microscope actually deliver enough scientific clarity to be worth it, or is it just a toy shaped like a microscope? In this review, we'll cover the specs, the key features, what parents are loving, what concerns keep coming up, and who should actually buy it. Let's get into it. Here's what you're getting at a glance. A 2.4-inch IPS HD screen, so kids see everything on a display instead of squinting into an eyepiece. The magnification claim is 1000x optical with 16x digital zoom. Video records at 1080p Full HD, photos at 2 megapixels. Battery life is about 3.5 hours of continuous use, and it ships with an 8GB microSD card already inserted. Autofocus is built in. There are 6 integrated LEDs, and it charges via USB-C, recommended for ages 3 to 12. Quick word on the brand. Trigowalt specializes in educational STEM toys and digital optics for kids. Portable devices designed to turn everyday curiosity into structured learning. 3 things stand out about how they position themselves. Portable by design, built for outdoor exploration. Play meets learning, with STEM value at every age. And globally available through major online platforms. They're focused specifically on the STEM toy niche, rather than being a general toy brand. The first real feature to talk about is the 2-in-1 design. This isn't just a microscope. It also works as a regular camera. In microscope mode, it reveals skin pores, fabric weaves, insect details up close. In camera mode, it captures wide-angle photos of the world beyond the lens. The tagline here basically is, "Switch from leaf veins to the whole tree in one device." That versatility matters more than it sounds, and I'll show you why on the next slide. Here's why the dual modes actually matter in practice. A kid zooms in on a leaf, sees the veins invisible to the naked eye, then switches to camera mode and captures the whole tree in one frame. Micro and macro in the same device. That builds what I'd call whole context scientific thinking. Kids stop seeing tiny details and big pictures as separate worlds. One tool, 2 perspectives. That's genuinely useful for nature walks, school projects, and science fair work. Let's talk about the screen, because this is the feature that separates modern kids' microscopes from traditional ones. A 2.4-inch IPS HD display is built right into the device. No eyepiece, no squinting, no awkward one-eye viewing. Kids see their discoveries on a bright, clear screen immediately. IPS technology means good viewing angles and color. And for young children especially, this removes the single biggest barrier of traditional microscopes: the physical difficulty of using an eyepiece. 2 real benefits come from screen-based viewing. First, 0 eye fatigue. No squinting, no strain. Kids can explore comfortably for long stretches. Second, and this is the one parents love, group discovery moments. Multiple children can gather around the screen together. Siblings, classmates, parents, and kids all looking at the same thing at the same time. A solo observation becomes a shared wow moment. Everyone gets to see at the same time. That collaborative element is a real win. Now let's talk magnification claims. The manufacturer advertises 1000x optical magnification and 16x digital zoom. I want to be upfront here. Those are marketing specifications, and with any budget STEM device, marketing numbers and real-world performance are 2 different conversations. 1000x is the claimed optical zoom. 16x is the digital zoom capability. Let's look at what that actually delivers in the next slide. Reality check. And this is where it gets interesting. It's not laboratory grade, but it's surprisingly powerful for a children's device. Real discoveries, clearly visible. Skin pores show up with real texture and pore detail on fingertip skin. Fabric weaves reveal the thread structure of everyday cotton, clearly defined. And insect details, wing veins and compound eye facets come through surprisingly sharp. So is it a lab-grade 1000x? No, Is it genuinely impressive for a kid's device at this price point? Yes. Autofocus is one of the standout features. Instantly sharpens every image, compensating for young, unsteady hands. No manual adjustments, no frustration, just clear, immediate discovery. This is a huge deal because traditional microscopes need a focus knob, and toddlers do not have the steady hands or patience for that. Trigowalt's TIA01 just locks onto what it sees, works instantly, no knobs, no calibration. Designed specifically for shaky little hands. Here's why autofocus changes everything. The old way, manual focus knobs requiring steady hands and patience. Tough ask for a 3 to 10-year-old. The new way, autofocus locks in instantly, no knobs, no squinting, no tears, just discovery. Reviewers specifically praise autofocus as the feature that makes this microscope actually usable by toddlers and young children independently. It's the frustration barrier removed. Without autofocus, a kid's microscope often ends up in a drawer. With it, kids actually use it. Recording capabilities. The TIA01 records 1080p Full HD video, smooth, full high definition, perfect for capturing movement, like an ant carrying food or water droplets on a leaf trembling in the breeze. Still photography at 2 megapixels, crisp images of specimens like fabric threads, skin texture, flower petals. Everything saves directly to the included 8GB SD card. So your kid can not only see discoveries but document them, which is great for school projects and nature journals. Reviewers consistently describe image clarity as exceeding expectations for a children's device. The phrase super clear shows up repeatedly. The 1080p output delivers noticeably sharp, detailed visuals. You can actually see individual fabric threads and skin texture. Parents keep saying things along the lines of, "Not what I expected from a kid's toy." So whatever reservations you might have about image quality based on the price point, that's the one area where this product tends to outperform expectations. The 6 LED lighting system. This isn't a luxury feature. For macro viewing, it's a necessity. 6 adjustable LEDs are built directly into the device. Here's why it matters. Macro photography blocks natural light by design. The lens gets within inches of the subject and the device body casts a shadow. Without built-in LEDs, the image goes dark. The brightness is adjustable. Dial up for darker specimens, dial down for reflective ones. And the 6 LED arrangement provides 360-degree shadow-free illumination. Lighting that works where you need it most. Consistent illumination means it works in shaded outdoor spots, dim indoor rooms, even under furniture. Adjustable brightness lets you dial up or down depending on the subject. And crucially, no external light is needed. The self-contained lighting frees kids to explore anywhere, anytime. The real-world result? Skin pores, fabric weaves, and insect wings revealed with striking clarity, regardless of ambient light conditions. Kids don't have to wait for the perfect window spot. Built to survive little explorers. Lightweight plastic body, easy for small hands to hold and carry all day. Robust construction designed to forgive the bumps of outdoor exploration. And sized specifically for small hands, with a compact form factor that fits a child's grip naturally. The materials were chosen for durability without adding unnecessary weight. That balance matters. A device too heavy for a toddler becomes unusable, too light and flimsy, and it breaks on the first drop. The protective rubber coating is worth calling out specifically. A silicone anti-shock shell built for real kids. Drop protection is built into the outer shell. It's not an add-on case you have to buy. Lightweight silicone absorbs impact without adding bulk. And the textured grip prevents slipping from small, active hands. Verified customer reviews describe it as robust enough to forgive rougher handling. That matters for a device going outdoors with a 4-year-old. Portability. This thing was built for the great outdoors. It's lightweight and compact, roughly 335 by 394 by 7 inches. It travels wherever curiosity leads. Nature walks, backyard gardens, forest trails. The included 19-inch lanyard keeps it secure in small hands so it doesn't get dropped or lost. Ultra-lightweight body, carrying strap included, and no cables needed outdoors because it runs on its internal battery. Grab it and go. Battery life performance. The built-in rechargeable battery delivers approximately 3.5 hours of continuous use. Real-world reports from parents confirm it lasts a full expedition. No mid-adventure power interruptions. That's enough for a full day of outdoor exploration with breaks, integrated rechargeable USB-C powered and expedition ready. Parents aren't reporting battery anxiety, which is a good sign. Modern USB-C charging. This is a small detail that matters more than you'd expect. Universal USB-C port, the same cable used for modern smartphones and tablets. No proprietary charger to lose. Works with existing family cables, which means one cable for the whole family and no hunting for a special cord before the next outdoor adventure. And it's future-proofing. USB-C is the modern standard, so this device won't become obsolete as cable types evolve. Smart design choice. Storage. The microscope ships with an 8GB microSD card already inserted. Ready to capture photos and videos the moment it's unboxed. No extra purchases, no setup delays, no trip to the electronics store. That 8GB holds a lot of kids' photos and videos for the first weeks of use, and the format is expandable if you want to put a larger card in down the road. Pre-inserted, ready to go. It's a small detail, but it means the device works immediately out of the box. Let's talk ease of use. Overall, it's user-friendly with a few interface caveats for younger kids. What makes it easy? Screen-based viewing removes eyepiece alignment, autofocus handles sharpness automatically, and the SD card is pre-inserted. Where it gets tricky, the buttons are small, which makes accurate pressing hard for tiny fingers. Menu navigation has a learning curve, not immediately intuitive for under 5s. Adult guidance is recommended for kids aged 3 to 5 during initial sessions. For ages 6 to 12, independent use is comfortable. Age suitability for ages 3 to 5. What works well? The large IPS screen replaces the eyepiece. No squinting required for tiny eyes. Autofocus does the hard work. No manual adjustments needed from small fingers. And the lightweight body fits comfortably in small hands with the included strap. What needs adult assistance? Small buttons can be fiddly for fingers under age 5. Menu navigation has a learning curve, best experienced as a shared activity with a parent or older sibling. At this age, it's a shared discovery experience, not a fully independent one. Age suitability for 6 to 12 years. At this age, the microscope becomes their tool, not a toy. They navigate menus independently. Buttons and settings become intuitive with minimal practice. They use digital zoom and autofocus with purpose and curiosity. They capture and review photos and videos in 1080p for school projects, and they carry and manage the device solo. It's built for STEM learning, ideal for school projects, nature journals, and science fairs. This is really the sweet spot age range for the T01. STEM and learning impact. Reviewers describe this as something that transforms any backyard into a research lab. 3 specific impacts come up again and again. It sparks curiosity. Kids spend hours exploring skin, fabric, insects, leaves. Every surface becomes a mystery to solve. It redeems screen time. The screen isn't passive entertainment, it's an active discovery tool connecting digital viewing with real-world nature. And it enables whole context learning. Zoom into a leaf vein, then step back and photograph the whole tree. Micro and macro understanding side by side. What customers love. 3 patterns emerge from verified parent reviews. Number 1, the instant wow factor. The live screen creates an immediate sense of discovery. Kids react with visible excitement the moment they first look through it. Number 2, autofocus for all ages. Even toddlers can use it successfully. Removes the biggest frustration of entry-level microscopes. Number 3, surprising image clarity. Parents consistently describe the image quality as super clear, far beyond expectations for this price point. Now the concerns. First one, Small buttons. Some users find the physical buttons too small and fiddly, especially when operating the device mid-exploration outdoors. This is most reported by parents of children under 5 and adults assisting younger kids. Concern level is moderate. It primarily affects ages 3 to 5 and the adults helping them. For ages 6 to 12 with better motor control, it's less of an issue. So factor this in based on your child's age. Second concern, menu intuitiveness. Some reviewers found that accessing specific settings like zoom levels, LED brightness, and capture modes requires navigating layered menus. Younger children can't master this independently. One parent, quote, "My 5-year-old needed help every time she wanted to change a setting." Context matters here though. Under 5s need adult guidance. Ages 6 and up adapt within a session or two. And most digital microscopes at this price point share similar menu complexity. The workaround is a 10-minute setup session with a parent, which largely eliminates the friction. Our take: learning curve is real, but short. A one-time hurdle, not an ongoing frustration. What they promise versus what you actually get. The 1000x optical zoom claim, reality, powerful for a toy, reveals skin pores, fabric weaves, insect detail clearly, not lab grade but genuinely capable. 1080p video and 2MP photos, confirmed, super clear output, reviewers genuinely impressed at this price. 3.5 hours continuous use, accurate in real-world testing, holds up for a full outdoor expedition. Instant autofocus, one of the most praised features, sharpens instantly even with shaky hands. Bottom line, marketing figures are slightly inflated compared to lab equipment, but for a children's STEM device at this price, the real-world performance is impressive. Final verdict, an excellent entry into the micro world. Ease of use wins over lab-grade precision, and that's exactly the point. Overall Kidscastel rating, 4.5 out of 5. Features, 4.5 out of 5. Durability, 4 out of 5. Value for money, 4.8 out of 5. Buy this if you have a curious kid aged 4 to 10 who loves nature walks, struggles with traditional eyepiece microscopes, and needs a durable, easy STEM companion. Skip this if you need professional lab-grade optics, heavy-duty metal construction, or a device for children under 3. That's a wrap on this Kidscastel review. Explore more, learn more, choose better. 4.5 out of 5 for the Trigowalt TS001. If you found this review helpful, hit subscribe for more STEM toy reviews, buying guides, and ratings your family can trust. Drop a comment if you have questions about this microscope or want me to review something specific next. Because every curious child deserves the right tools. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Kidscastel review.